our tale of the tape for this strawweight fight.
We send it inside the octagon. Here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC strawweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Jessica and now introducing her opponent, fighting out of the red corner, Mackenzie Dern.
Ready to fight? Ready. Good.
All right, early round action here, and it has been amazing to watch the star power increase for one Mackenzie Dern. There was a time when she had negative emotions about mixed martial arts training, not anymore. Now she is on a definite strawweight championship trajectory, and she said if she can take this opponent down, ideally submit her in short order, there will be no denying her as this division's #1 contender. Man, she's worth the price of admission. This fight is just getting underway, and Jessica Andrade, the bull that she is, already just throwing wayward hooks left and right.
I love her. I love the way that she fights, John, because she leaves nothing to be desired. She goes forward, and she is just throwing these big shots around the body. And the moment you get out of position, she'll grab you and just throw you on top of your head. She is a bull in a china shop, and she wants to break everything. And it all starts throwing those hooks from both sides, left and right.
Wobbled now, back to the feet. Circling to her right.
She is such a diverse striker that big strike landed, and it looks like she's going to finish this fight.
Oh!
Nice high kick.
Some separation between the two athletes. Well, that swelling is getting out of control. Referee calls in the ringside physician. This could be the end of the fight, DC.
It could be, because she's really struggling with the swelling. Her eyes are all beat up, and it's really taking a toll on how she's competing.
Close look by the doctor. Yeah, that's going to do it. I mean, these fans are ruthless, but you had to stop the fight, no?
Yeah, I mean, look at her. She's disappointed. She's upset, but the reality is she couldn't see. She had one eye. She was very limited. The damage was going to continue, and it would only get worse. So I believe this is a great decision by the doctor.
All right, so the doctor calls an end to this one, and not really surprising, just given all the swelling that she is dealing with in her face.
I mean, she's unrecognizable. She does not look like the same fighter that walked through the octagon at the beginning of the fight. The swelling was so great that the referee had to bring in the doctor. Doctor ultimately decided that the fight was over.
And it was the right decision by the doc. All right, the decision is inside the octagon. We send it to the veteran voice. Here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, the doctor has called a stop to this fight, declaring the winner by TKO, Mackenzie Dern.
All right, well, submission offense is down across the board in the UFC, but that result will certainly help the numbers. Just a great approach from her here tonight, and ultimately she gets the win by submission.
She knew exactly what she needed to do. She knew that this fight needed to take place on the ground. She got it there, and once in her area, once in her realm, she was able to dominate and ultimately led to a finish. Fantastic.
Championship setting and seemingly better than ever, this #1 contender in the women's flyweight division is ready to dethrone the champion. A lot of people believe she's going to get the job done.
Yeah, a lot of people believe it because they see in her performances how good she is, how talented she is, how confident she is. She has done everything to make sure that she does not mess up or lose out on this second chance. She's done this before. It took a lot to get back. Tonight she intends to deliver and become the champion finally.
Perhaps got to be mindful of an adrenaline dump. She gave so much to the media and fans all week. I know she's fired up. Got to manage that energy in advance of the biggest fight of your life. Well, with respect to Amanda Nunes, you can argue that Valentina Shevchenko is the greatest women's mixed martial arts athlete of all time. And by the way, I know you've been checking out that career mode. How about Shevchenko moonlighting as a coach?
I mean, if you're going to be coached by anyone, you want to be coached by this young lady right here. She has won everything that she has done. And look, you at the Performance Institute, before you get your lunch, you pop in and you see the champ. Valentina Shevchenko has the mind of a champion, but she also has the skills that have allowed for her to distance herself from the UFC flyweight division. She's a phenomenal fighter, and I'm pretty sure she's a phenomenal coach.
And man, has she put her small nation of Kyrgyzstan on the world map with all of her UFC success. Another big spot in a career full of them for Valentina Shevchenko here tonight. All right, let's get to the tail of the tape for this flyweight championship fight. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC Flyweight Championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Caitlin Blood Fighter Chukagian. And now, introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner, Valentina Bullet Shevchenko.
Herb Dean, our referee for this one.
Ready.
All right, so as we get this stand-up-only fight underway, just a quick reminder on the rule set. No grappling or wrestling of any type. And fighters also cannot follow up with ground strikes on the canvas. So if you knock your opponent down, you cannot follow up with strikes. Very important to point that out here at the beginning of round 1. And now leather being thrown on both sides.
Oh, nice kick.
So the newly minted Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu black belt Caitlin Chukagian showing off that footwork and the jab here early.
Yeah, you know, she is a grappler, and she has developed in that skill. But what makes Caitlin Chukagian special is her ability to move around the octagon effortlessly and fight behind that beautiful jab. She is a high-level boxer, and it has shown throughout her UFC career. She lands a huge leg kick. And that's the danger in the engagement there.
All right, so she lands another jab right there, and her opponent better make some adjustments here. This could be a short night.
One of those adjustments, John, is to move her head. She's got to stay off the center line when you're fighting a high-level boxer like this. You cannot plod forward, or you will be on the receiving end of jab after jab.
Total strikes have now landed for blonde fighter Caitlin Chukagian. Defense held up there as she blocks that shot. Shevchenko gets lit up by that straight punch.
Oh, big stick up top. That's another one. And everything's landing with so much power.
Back to the jab now. Shevchenko gets hit by that kick to the body.
Never seen anything like this, J.A. How?
Straight range fire there, DC, and now her opponent may be seeing stars at this point.
Her opponent's seeing stars. Her opponent's hurt. She has to really get after her now and try to find that kill shot that's going to finish tonight.
Well, she's trying to find the range, but I don't know if it's a cardio issue or what, but she is just swinging it air.
I mean, she threw everything at her opponent early, and now she's paying for it. She did not conserve her energy. Now she's paying all those big strikes, and to miss like that only makes it worse.
Shevchenko's nose is bleeding now. Looks to be cut, perhaps there on the bridge.
No idea how these two women are standing. They're both landing massive shots.
Entertaining scrap so far. All right, so there's the end of the round. Big story in this one now. The cut on the bridge of that nose from that strike. The cut man is in there. Should be able to shut this one and potentially prevent it from being a factor here moving forward. All right, let's take a look back at some of the action from that previous round. DC, chief among it. The big knockdown courtesy of that.
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, round two. Shevchenko gets caught by that straight punch, beautifully landed by the opposition. Oh, she's really starting to put together some significant body shots here, attacking both sides now.
Let your hands go. Let those hands go.
Body shot there. Shevchenko's right torso starting to bruise pretty good here. Try to establish that jab.
She's got to keep pressing if she wants to finish the fight.
Nice. Keep moving. If they take shot, now take shot.
So we call on the numbers here, DC. 55 total strikes. And there it is! Here now, Bruce Buffer with the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Deans called a stop to this contest at 1 minute, 38 seconds of round number 2. Declaring the winner by knockout and new undisputed UFC flyweight champion of the world, Caitlin Blood Fighter Jogando.
So there she is, and this is going to be a celebration that goes deep into the night. We have a new UFC Women's Flyweight Champion.
I mean, she did it in such a phenomenal fashion. What a performance to become the UFC Women's Flyweight Champion. Many didn't believe that she had a chance, but she knew she had the